Hey everyone, I'm here to announce that Friday will be my last day at CENTER Maine. I'll get to what I'm doing next in just a bit. But first, I want to take a moment to look back at my career and thank people who've helped me along the way. I have to start at age 10 and thank my parents for realizing that from the blizzard of 1993 on, this weather bug that got a hold of me just wasn't going to let go. My father called TV stations to talk them into letting me come in on tours, and even volunteered to cook dinner for the staff at the Mount Washington Observatory so I could spend a few nights up there with the weather team. One of the most important things I took from him was do something you love for a job. And truly, I loved being a weatherman. My first TV job was at the NBC station in Plattsburgh, New York, and to be honest, I wasn't very good. Luckily, I had an amazing mentor up there, Chief Meteorologist Tom Messner, who gave me guidance and reassured me it's just TV. That mentality gave me the space to start being myself. After Plattsburgh, I applied to WCSH. Behind the scenes, Amanda Hill vouched for me when my name was brought up as a finalist, a decision I'm sure she later regretted immensely. To tell the story of my success in Maine, I really need to thank everyone who built CSH into the powerhouse station it was when I arrived. Cindy Williams, Pat Callahan, Sharon Rose, Lee Goldberg, Lee Nelson, Bill Green, Don Kerrigan, Rob Caldwell, Joe Cupo, and many more behind the scenes. Cupo took me under his wing and taught me the idiosyncrasies of Maine weather, and he reminded me, Keith, man cannot predict the weather. Over the years, I'd have days sitting in the weather office after a missed forecast thinking, man, Joe was right. I want to thank my wife Paula for always having my back. She picked up her life and moved with me to Plattsburgh, then Portland, then Atlanta, and finally back to Maine again. When I was on the road for the Weather Channel, lonely in some hotel room in Oklahoma, she was my rock. She had the same confidence in me when I was doing weekends in a small TV market as she did when I did my first national news shot. Importantly, I want to thank the people of Maine. Without your support, I never would have found success in this field. At first, some of you chafed at my small suits, the off-topic tangents, and my weird movements across the green screen. And hey, some of you probably still do. But most of you realized over time that what really drives me to do this job is my love for the weather. Once you saw that, you adopted me. I truly don't think my personality could have worked in just any place, just any state. Mainers are open-minded. That's one of the things I love most about them. You got me, and that's something I'll always remember. I want you to know this was my decision. So if you love me, don't complain to CENTER Maine, and if you hate me, don't congratulate them for finally ditching me. I've really loved my time here, and I've had a great run in TV, but it was time to try something different. I've been doing this almost 20 years. So where am I going? I've accepted a job with Maine conservation voters, helping them with their science and climate communications. I've had the privilege to talk to Mainers all over this big state about the climate and conservation, and this is a great opportunity to build a broader coalition of people who care about those topics, even if, and this is important, they care about them for vastly different reasons. The good news is I'll be able to stay in the state me and my family love so much. So you won't see me on TV anymore, but I hope I'll always be your adopted weather weenie.